has signed up gets their 3 minutes and no further. We're not going to be here all night discussing this, but what I do ask is, regardless of opinion, respect each other's opinion. If you choose to disagree, I am fine by your disagreement, but let's not belittle anybody else for their opinions or how they feel or why they're here tonight. Are we all in agreement to that?
Yes.
Okay. I appreciate that. Would you please stand and join us in a welcoming prayer?
Dear Lord, thank you for having us all gathered here today. Please take care of our military and bring them home safely. Take care of their families. Please help our county. And please bring us rain that we much need. Amen.
The first item on the agenda is going to be citizens to be heard. Please bear with us. If you can't hear somebody, raise your hand and let us know. Not everybody's as loud as I am. Our first citizen tonight is Miss Doris Ann Eccles.
My concern is, at the beginning we had a $3.2 million promise as the cost of the annex, and now there's concern about the amount of that is going to double. And now we have a grant for $617,000 plus the $300,000 that we have to pay to rip off the wings that have been a part of the courthouse since 1924, 86 years. And we consider this during a statewide, nationwide financial crisis. When school funding is threatened, where are those dollars going to come from? Local folks, us. We're fiddling while Rome is burning. To put this courthouse project ahead of public safety, spend $100,000 housing prisoners elsewhere, use deputies as transport drivers. While that deputy is gone, we're alone. All the while, our crime rate has been increasing constantly. Have you been a victim yet? Ignore this need, and I'll guarantee you, you will be. Priority number one, we have two. First, the county's safety and protection from crime. More deputies, a decent wage to attract qualified people to stay here in this county and work as a deputy. And the other priority, number one, how can you promote economic growth when you don't have roads or infrastructure? Is the courthouse a priority? Right now, I don't think so. Not number one nor number two. Yeah, we need to address it eventually. But we have basic needs that need to come first. The reason for restoration should never, never, ever be a family legacy reason, nor to satisfy personal sentimentalities. You can take a picture, hang it on your wall. You can make copies of your ancestors' documents at $1 a page. Much cheaper than $8 to $12 million that we don't have right now. How can anyone consider spending dollars of Eagle Ford shell when we don't even have it in our hands yet? Courthouse isn't going anywhere soon. It's been here 86 years. What's going to go up is the crime rate. And what's going to increase is the deterioration of our roads. They're deteriorating rapidly because of the Eagle Ford shell traffic. What's the rush to spend dollars we don't have? There's dollars and they're not guaranteed. This is not Las Vegas. We shouldn't be gambling with taxpayer money.
Sean, where'd you go? I know. Sean O'Brien? That's what you get when you coming in late, Sean.
That's right. That's all right. I'll make it short and sweet. Just for the record, I'm Sean O'Brien. I'm sure y'all know me. I know a lot of you. I am for the restoration of the courthouse. I think it's a necessity, and we need to do it. This may not be the exact proper time, and I don't care if it, well, I shouldn't say I don't care, but as a contractor, I think it may cost up to $15 million. To me, Karnes County is better than that. If we need to, we can raise the money ourselves. Some people around here are pretty good at raising money. And I know this county is good at giving money, and we can do it. We may not have to do it right now, and there's been some really good people who spearheaded this effort, and I applaud them for that, and I commend you for that. Unfortunately, I think we got kind of hoodwinked into some things, whether it was through the architect or the contractor or whatever, I don't know, but I wasn't involved in that part of it. This needs to be done, but maybe not right now. And if need be, Karnes County can pay for this thing, and we need to do it. Whether we get grant money or not, I don't care. I'll help raise the money. Thank you.
Sherry Summer?
I would like to first thank the judge and also the commissioners for having this meeting and allowing so many of us that are never able to attend your commissioners court to be able to come and speak to y'all tonight. So I really do appreciate that. I'm here just to speak about one phase of this restoration, and that's phase one. And I guess my expertise here is with grant funding. I've been involved since 2002 with federal and state grants through city and through the school districts. And I know how beneficial grant money is. If you like it or you don't like it, it's competitive money, and someone's going to get it. If you choose as a county not to take federal money or state money, the money is out there in a bucket for you to compete for. And if Karnes County doesn't get it, another county would have been awarded it. So this is a blessing. And I think we should look at these things as we're in a season of blessing right now. Not only were we awarded a grant that I can remember 12 years ago when Goliad, Beeville, and all the surrounding communities were getting these historical grants, and we were wanting, and we were in lack here in this county. We didn't have the money that we have. And we may not have the money in our hand, but look around. Anybody would recognize and realize the money is going to be in our hand. I do not know what the situation of the county is. I need to be more involved. We need to have a plan, and the courthouse should be on that plan. But what we need to look at right now is we have grant money, $617,000 that is given to us. And we're going to turn it around and give it back because we're afraid that it's going to connect us to another grant that we may not receive. It will do one thing for us, and that's going to be stabilize this courthouse. The last time I was here, I went through this door and I went to a restroom. And when I sat down, I thought I was going to fall backwards. We're leaning in this courthouse. This is not safe. There is money here, $309,000 that is in the 2011 budget, I believe, and the $617,000 that is already awarded. That's what I want to speak to you about tonight, is don't throw that away. Don't even look at phase two. That may be 5 or 10 years down the road. We may not have the money. What you're speaking is true, what I've heard so far, yes, but that's something else to look at. Right now, what's facing us is what's in the budget today, and it is in our hand. We have it. We have $617,000 that's given to you, a blessing, and we have $309,000 that this commissioner's court approved. So, blessed. We are blessed. The county's blessed, and we've been blessed to get a grant. Thank you.
I want to thank the court very much and all the hard work that you have done, and the citizens and others that are here. I haven't seen this many people in Karnes County on Main Street since the centennial, which is a long time ago. I'm Barbara May Welder. I lived here all of my life. My dad was Judge May, and I love this courtroom, love the courthouse, and so do you. And I'd like to say, first of all, I've been in Dee County a long time as a historical commission chair, and we went through the same thing. So I'm on your side. for or against, but mainly for, because it's really worth it. I will tell you right now that the B County saga was even longer than Karnes County. But after having completed it, we did get a total of over $4 million. We got the planning grant, just like Karnes County, let's hope is getting, and it has led to further economic development just in the downtown area of over $9 million. So it's not just about the courthouse. Other areas got grants, and we've experienced a great revival. The next thing I wanted to mention was I've been on this grant team as requested by some of the citizens of Karnes County as a volunteer, nothing more. And this process started a long time ago. I have in my hand the master plan developed in 2000, and another master plan developed in 2002 by Judge Favela. All of these master plans and grants were over a long period of time, and the county spent money on this. And each one of them addresses the very same thing. One of the top priorities, this is an emergency grant. Why is it an emergency? Because experts, not you and me, I don't have any architectural knowledge. We'll leave that to Mr. Graves and Mr. Fisher. But it is a priority. It has to be a priority. The courthouse is in danger, and I believe this court will finally realize that we're endangering not only the building, but the actual interior. Things are beginning to crack, fall down. In B County, we had some serious things almost happen. So you realize that experts are telling us this wing has to come off. The wing has to come off. I would advise the citizens of Karnes County to gather strength. Don't be for, against, don't fight. Get together. This is a great county. Save it. Save the courthouse. Save the name of Karnes County and move forward.
Shanna Hall. Shanna, is it Shanna or Shauna? Shauna. Sorry.
Hello. I want to thank you as well for having the meeting this evening. I appreciate that. The previous